Can arson lead to a murder charge in N.J.? People rarely consider whether starting a fire could bring homicide charges until life-changing allegations arise. In New Jersey, arson is not just a property offense. If a blaze kills someone, prosecutors treat it as homicide. Anyone accused should speak to a lawyer early, because the stakes include the rest of your life. New Jersey law defines arson broadly. Under N.J.S.A 2C, 17-1 you commit arson if you intentionally or knowingly start a fire or cause an explosion that endangers a structure, vehicle or place of worship. Even burning your own house is arson if you do it to collect insurance or risk other people's safety. Simple arson is a third-degree offense, while aggravated arson is a second-degree crime when you deliberately place a person in danger or set a fire for profit. The difference matters because aggravated arson carries a much harsher sentence. If someone dies because of a fire you set, you can be charged with murder. New Jersey's felony murder statute treats a death during arson as murder even if you never intended to kill. Purposeful or knowing states of mind mean you set a fire intentionally or were aware that death was practically certain. In that situation, you could face first-degree murder charges with a minimum 30-year prison term. Even if intent to kill is absent, your state of mind still matters. Reckless manslaughter occurs when you consciously disregard a substantial risk that someone could die. Aggravated manslaughter applies when circumstances show extreme indifference to human life, such as igniting an occupied building or a crowded apartment. Prosecutors will scrutinize what you knew when you lit the match to decide whether to charge murder, aggravated manslaughter or reckless manslaughter. Many arson cases involve insurance fraud, revenge, jealousy, covering up another crime or thrill-seeking. Sometimes extreme carelessness like burning yard debris on a windy day near a drought-parched forest is enough to support an arson indictment. Regardless of motive, if the fire kills someone you could face homicide charges. Aggravated arson carries 5 to 10 years in prison and a fine up to $150,000. Simple arson carries 3 to 5 years and up to a $15,000 fine. A felony murder conviction for a death during arson results in 30 years to life in prison without parole eligibility for 30 years. After prison, those labeled murderers lose voting rights, struggle to find housing or employment and may face wrongful death lawsuits, allowing surviving relatives to seize your assets. The consequences are devastating. Defending an arson murder charge requires an experienced criminal defense lawyer who can challenge the state's evidence and argue that you lacked a purposeful or knowing state of mind. A skilled attorney might show that the death was unforeseeable or that you were wrongly accused, which could reduce the charge to manslaughter or arson. Because the stakes are so high, speaking to a lawyer as soon as possible is critical. Given the severe penalties and lifelong consequences of an arson-related homicide, you should consult a criminal defense attorney immediately. Lustberg Law Offices, LLC is a New Jersey law firm that defends clients facing arson, manslaughter and murder charges. To discuss your case, contact the law firm at 1 University Plaza Drive number 212, Hackensack, New Jersey, 07601 or call 201-880-5311.